Good afternoon. How are you? Well, today we got a mixture of weather. It's like 46 degrees, but it's raining a little bit, thus the different chapeau. And I'm in a good mood because myself and an associate, we convinced the prosecutor to do the right thing. Now, don't get me wrong. I had no reason to think they'd do the wrong thing, except my past experience with a lot of prosecutors. But they engaged and they immediately got back to us. And that's a sweet way to work. It gives you encouragement that there are some people out there who really do practice law. Now, having talked about that, let's go to the war zones. We went off and killed a very strong ISIS leader. Now, you have to wonder if that isn't in part to rebut the feeling that because we withdrew from Afghanistan that we're weak. And they pushed back the date to when we had this intelligence by like 6 months to bring us to this time. I'm always uncomfortable with the notion of individual assassinations, but that's what this is. And, you know, Biden was with Obama, who did a fair amount of this. So there's a backlog of experience. Also, we're now redeploying. In other words, we said first, you're on alert. Now we're redeploying troops to NATO states, supposedly for their protection. And another thing that's happened is false flags, which is to say, a little like wag the dog, that the Russians create an instance, they actually hire actors and pretend they're under attack, so they have to defend. And you and I have probably lived through enough of these war incidents to know that every war seems to begin with a lie. You know, remember the Maine for Cuba, Tonkin Gulf, in which we claimed that they attacked us in open waters and we were in their waters, and so on. And this is Putin's variation on that theme, so that every war is justified and no war is a war of aggression. And so that's what that's about. We'll have to see what really does happen there. This was kind of a campaign day too, as well, for Biden, because he starts out talking about murdering, killing this ISIS, treacherous enemy of all things organized and lawful. You know, something like our at-home problems. And then he goes to New York to talk about law enforcement and pushing it, and to set aside any notion that he would be for defunding the police. So we have a campaign day, and that's both encouraging and discouraging, you know, because part of the message cannot be to ease up on bad cop work. And it's ironic to be talking so much about law enforcement when we're also concerned about racial injustice, which has to do with bad law enforcement. And finally, because I'm concerned about the water ruining my phone, we have a situation about cancer. And this also strikes me as a campaign move, but it's a good policy because we're all concerned about it, except the objective is to have the number of deaths due to cancer over 25 years. Now, that's one of those things that's really going to be hard to confirm at any time in 2022 or 2024. So there you have that. So that's what I have in mind, and I see little drops of water on my phone. So be well, and look, we got a great little horse out here. Let's see. Can you see him? There he is. And the mist is all around us today. It's really quite something. So be well, be warm. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.